I might as well put you on Rosslyn stand and face Jerusalem. Blessing of the Sabbath. Barakah Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Asherah. Athalanawa. Ashabath. Bashalom. Thowada. Amen. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that gives to us the Sabbath of peace. Thank you, so be it. Be quiet. Sahayim Ma'ad Asherayim Akkad, Psalm 121. Anya Harayim Ayanyanya Oh Hahayim Ma'ayan Yabawa'a Isaiah Yabawa'a Mayahawa Sha'isha Shemayim Wa'arataza La'a Yanathan Lamawat Regalia Yala'a Yanawam Shashamarka Hana La'a Yanawam Wala'a Yayashun Shashumar Yasharallah Yahweh Shemaya Yahweh Tazalia Ayel Yad Yam Yan Ya Yawamam Hashamash La'a Hakaya Wayarat La'a Balayala Yahweh Yashamaya Macau, Rai, Yashamar, Napasha, Yahweh, Yashamar, Kabalakia, Wabawa'aya, Ma'aitha, Iwalam, Bahasham, Yahawashah, Thowada, Aman.
Psalm 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth even forevermore. Amen.
Amen. Shema Yashra'Elah, O Israel. Shema Yashra'Elah, Yahweh, Allah Haynawa, Yahweh, Echad. Shema Yashra'Elah, Yahweh, Allah Haynawa, Yahweh. Shema Yashra'Elah, Yahweh, Allah Haynawa, Yahweh, Echad.
Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Amen.
Amen. To apply Yahweh the Lord's Prayer. Abiyanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Saba'ah, Ratazawanka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Ka, Bashamayim, Nathalanawa, Lakam, Yowum, Za, Wasalaknawa, Kababwathnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kababwathanawa, Wala'a, Pariyanawa, O, Nasaiwan, Abo, Hawashainawa, Mara, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatha Pa'arath, La'aiwalam, Aman.
Matthew 6 and 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, our Father which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, and forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever.
Amen. Ha-Ashira Matazawaf, the Ten Commandments. La'ah, Yahaya, Lakah, Alahayim, Akarim, Alpanya, La'ah, Ta'isha, Lakah, Paso, Wala'ah, Ta'ibadam, La'ah, Alakwaka, Shamwa, Yahawah, Alahayaka, Lashua, Zakar, Ath, Hayawum, Hashabath, Laquadashwa, Kabad, Abiaka, Wa'amaka, La'ah, Tharatazak, La'ah, Thana'ah, La'ah, Thakanab, La'ah, Ta'aina, Shakur, La'ah, Thakamad, Ko, Ashara, Lara'aika, Aman.
Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy power in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that took his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, or thy maidservant, or thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ox, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Aman. Shabbat, be seated.
Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Asherah, Nathanawa, Par Yahagabin, Thawada Amun, La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Ath Yasha Allah. I mount upon you on Jerusalem, stand and face Jerusalem. Barakatah Yahweh, Hagadol, Rachuam, Abiyar, Wanara'ah, Aliyawan, Malak, Shal, Shamayim, Wa'aratazar, Wakol, Dabayim, Kayayam, Wagum, Hamashiach, Mayahawa, Adawanawa, Ahabnawa, Apalah, Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Zakar Nawa, Yahweh, Barataza 1, Ainka, Yasha'Allah, Aizanawa, Bana, Wa'asap, Yasha'Allah, O, Nanawa, Yum Yum, Aitha, Kayawamyam, Makwadam, Baba Kusha, Shalat, Mayaka'Allah, Wahataz Wadak, Alahayam, La, Maganawa, Rapanawa, Washamar, Alnawa, Ba'aikwar, Shalat, Haroka, Shal, Yahawashai, Lanawa, Lalamadnawa, Rabim, Kakama, Sabawana, Wada Aith,
Show the Baraka.
Bahasham, Yahawashai, Thor Wada, Thumb Yad, Wailam, Amun. English translation. Blessed are you, Yahweh, the great, merciful, mighty, terrible, most high power, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, and also the anointed from Yahweh, our Lord, our friend, the wonderful counselor, Yahweh Shai. Remember us, Yahweh, favorably, your people Israel. Help us build and gather Israel. Most High, we beg you right now, like the days of old. Please send Michael and the righteous powers to protect us, heal us, and watch over us. Mainly send the spirit of Yahweh Shai to us to teach us much wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of thy word. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always and forever, so be it. Read the Hebrew only. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that gives to us the law. Baraka for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Asherah, Athalanawa, Hathawara. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that gives to us light to see. Baraka for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Asherah, Athalanawa, War, Lara. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that gives us the ram's horn to call the people. Baraka for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Asherah, Athalanawa, Korun, Ha'ayol, Lakwara, Ha'ain. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that gives to us the olive oil to anoint Israel. Baraka for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Asherah, Athalanawa, Hasheman, Zayath, Lamashak, Yasha'Allah. Shabbat, you see that.
Go on, brother. Go on. Ooh, I love all y'all. I was trying to figure out who told me who that. He put it the one.
All right, Shalom Yashala. To the brothers and sisters that's here in the Philly school, or brothers here in the Philly school, the brothers and sisters that's watching the live stream, as well as listening to the teleconference, peace, happy Sabbath to all. All right, so this is a day the Most High has given us for a rest to come before him spiritually, physically, and worship before him, to give him his honor, his praise, his glory, to give him his thanks, right? And then to also come and learn of the Most High, as well as to do good things on the Sabbath, right? Sometimes go out to teach. Somebody, you may be even home teaching others. You may be doing things that are beneficial in the spirit. So this is the day where we take a break from all of our personal endeavors to come and focus on the Most High and our people. Not to say that we wouldn't or we can't do that during the other 6 days of the week, but this is a dedicated, hallowed, sanctified day of the Most High that you read through in scriptures, specifically in Genesis, the 2nd chapter, 1st and 2nd verse, to let us know that this is the day that the Most High has sanctified and made holy for our rest from all our labors. So again, with that, I want to say shalom, shalom, peace to everybody listening. We are Hayashar Kanash is in Hebrew for the gathering or the congregation of Israel. For those whose ancestors on their father's side, North, Central, and South America, who are known as the Negroes, who came through slavery in the 1600s, according to Bible prophecy, as well as to the Native American Seminole Indians and others known as Hispanics throughout North, Central, and South America, as well as those who are scattered throughout the four corners, because you have some that are in Germany, some that are in Asia, some that are in Africa, some that are in Europe, Great Britain, Australia, all throughout the four corners of the regions of this earth. The Most High has scattered his people all over and has commanded us to keep his word, which encompasses the Bible itself in totality, meaning the Old Testament, the hidden books known as the Apocrypha, as well as the New Testament. This is the historical record of the Most High that he's left for us to survive and to get through in these last days, amidst the turmoil that's going on. All right. So as usual, on every Sabbath, we go through the scriptures. We go through 2 chapters, Most High as well. And we read the Hebrew, if we are able to, and then also give the edification in the English. So today we're going to be in the book of Revelation, the 16th and 17th chapters, and we'll be going through them, Most High's will in the spirit. All right, so with that, we're going to go first and read in the Hebrew, 16th chapter. The chapter should be emailed out to those who want to follow along, or if you do have a ancient Hebrew New Testament, you could also read along. My name is Kahano Priest Samat, and I will be presiding over today's service. So it reads, Wa'ashamai. Is that what you got, Yahukanan? So it says, Wa'ashamai, Kuwal, Gadawal, Mun, Hahayako, Ha'amar, Ol, Shaba'ith, Hamala Akim, Lakwa, Washapakwa, Ath, Kwa Rath, Kamath, Ha'alahayim, Arataza, Salak Aratazala, Salak Arataza. Verse 2. It says, Wayalak, Hara Ashwan, Wayashapak, Ath, Kwa Rath, Wa Io, Ha'arataza, Wayahya, Shakayan, Rai, Wamaka Yab, Ba'a Nashim, Ashra, Al Yaham, Thor, Hakya, Wabama Shathak, Wayam, La Taza Lamha. Verse 3. Wayashapak, Hashanya, Ath, Kwa'ai Rathwa, Il, Ya Hayam, Wayahya, Ladam, Kadam, Kalo, Wamathko, Napash, Khya, Ashra, Bayam. Verse 4. Wayashapak, Hashala, Yashya, Ath, Kwa'ai Rathwa, Bana Harwath, Waba Ma'ai Yanwath, Hamayam, Salak yes, Hamayam, Hamayim, no, Hamayam, Waraha Yawa Ladam, verse 5. Wa'asha Mai Ath Mala'ak, Hamayam, Amar Tazada Yak, Athar Adawanya Hahawa Salak Hahawa Wahaya Wahakwa Dawam Salak Wahakwada Wash Kya Kan Shapat Tha, verse 6. Kya Dam Kwadashim Waba Salak Wanaba Yayim Shapakwa Wadam Shak Yitham Kya Gama Wo Yadam Hawa'a, verse 7. Wa'asha Mai Ath Akar Man Hama Zabak Amar Ama Nam Kan Yahweh Alahayim Taza Bawath Amath Wataza Dak Masha Pat Yaka, verse 8. Wahasha Pak Amala'ak Hara Bayayam Ath Kwa'ai Rathwa Io Hasha Mash Waya Nathan Lawa Lataza Rab Ath Bunyam Adam Ba'ash, verse 9. Waya Taza Rabwa Bunyam Adam Bakam Gada Wo Waya Gada Salak Waya Ga Dapwa Ath Sham Alahayam Ashra Lawa Hama Mashallah Io Hama Khawath Ha'oha Wala'a Shabwa Lathath Wala'a Hakaba Wad, verse 10. Wayashapak Hakama Yashya Ath Kwa'ai Rathwa Io Khasar Hakaya Watha Kashak Malak Watham Wayana Shakwa Maka'ab Lab Ath Lasha Wanam, verse 11. Wayaga Dapwa Ath Alahaya Hashamayam, so like Hashama Yum Mama Ka Abum Waya, so like Washaka Yanum Wala'a Shabwa Ma'ai Mama Aish Jaham, verse 12. Waya Shapak Hashashaya Ath Kwa'ai Rathwa Io Hana Har Hagada Wo Nahar Parath Waya Karabwa Ma Yum Yawa Lama Ain Faya Shar Masa Law Lama Lakim Ashra Mamaza Rak Shamash, verse 13. Wa'ara'a Wahapa Mapa Ya Hathana Yan Wama Priya Haka Ya Wama Priya Naba Ya Hashakur Taza Salak Yatazawath Shalash Rokawath Tamawath Dawamath Latazapa Radayim, verse 14. Kaya Rokawath Hadashim Hana Aishwath Ath Awathwath Waya Tazawath O Malakim Aratiza Wala Bo Kala La'ai Salak La'a Sapash Lamalaka Math Haya Wum Hahawa'a Hagada Wo Yawum Alahaya Hataza Bawath, verse 15. Hananya Ba'a Kaganab Sharya Hasha Quad Washa Mar Ath Bagadyawa Lama Ain La'a Yulak I rum wa ath ira waswa, verse 16. Waya sap a thumb all hamakwum hana kora ba I baryath har magada 1, verse 17. Waya shipak hamala ak hama salakashaba ya aya ath kwa I rathwa io ha war waya taza kwa wo gada wo mahar yakal hashama yam man haka sa waya amar haya nahayatha, verse 18. Waya hayawa kwawath wara anyam waba rakim waya haya raish gadawo ashra la'a yaha salak haya kamawa laman yaha salak hayawath adam ayah ha ratiza raish khazar gadawo aid ma'ad, verse 19. Wahayar hagada wola salak hagadala hagada wolaha nakalakwa lashala shah kalakim wathapa lana arya haga wayam watha zakar babo hagada wala lapanya alahayam lathath laha kawas yayan kamath apwa, verse 20. Where it said yayan, yeah, what was that? Zakar yayan. It says zakar. I know how much you like that yayan, but
Wait, so how you say that in Hebrew?
yayan.
Yayan is wine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yayan.
See, I'm learning.
I thought you knew that already.
Yayan.
Yeah. Usually when brothers go get some drinks, I always hear Yanks say, "Pour that yayan." Last verse 21. Wayas ko aya wa hahayim la'a nama tazawa. So like this is the last. That was verse 20. Verse 21. Waba rad kabad kakaka. So like kakakar. Yeah, kakakar. That's a nice one. Yarad man hashamayim ayel bunya ha'adam wayada dapwa bunyim ha'adam ath ha'alahayim ayel ada wath makath haba rad kiyah kada da makathwa ma'ad. Great. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so that was the Ibaria. Trying to get some space here. Let me stop a bit. One second here. Yeah. right, so now let's go to Revelation 16:1. It says, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. Right, so we know this is a temple that's up in the heavens of heavens, in the Most High's realm, where the Most High has the host standing before him. Right, so we read before, you got the 4 beasts, the 7 angels, the 24 elders, and then you still have the host of the rest of the saints that had died that's there before the Most High, right? Because we heard them, we read before how they are also praising the Most High and asking them when we're going to take vengeance upon them, upon the earth. So now at this time, remember, John the Revelator is being shown different visions of different points and different times in the future. Some of those that had passed, some that related to what was going on, and then some of those which was future prophecies, right? So now the Most High in the vision is now commanding the angels to go out and pour wrath upon the earth, right? This wrath is like the plagues that the Most High is bringing upon the earth. These plagues also come to happen as certain events that transpire or take place in the earth, right? So I'm gonna read it again. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of wrath upon the earth. It says, and the first went out and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image, right? So the first angel's job was to go and take this vial and pour it out so that it would harm who?
People with the mark of the beast.
Which is what? What does that mean when they talk about the people with the mark of the beast?
The people who follow American policies.
Say again?
The people who follow American policies, the holidays. What else? They just do whatever America say to. They into the world.
Right. So when we talk about the policies of America or of Esau, is dealing with not just the holidays, it's dealing with homosexuality, right? As far as for accepting that and giving that right and promoting those types of things. It's dealing with uncleanness, right? As far as for the different foods and things that we eat, the way in which you dress, is dealing with the education system, is dealing with understanding or defining who nations are. All of this is coming from the mark of the beast, right? Now, as we read later on in this chapter, it's going to go out, it's going to go into different ways and how they allow this to transpire, right? Remember, the mark of the beast is his policies, his religions, all of those different types of things that he has set up to stand across the earth. And if you do not agree with it, what happens? I just do.
When you look at it as an outcast.
Huh?
You look at it as an outcast by America.
Right, you looked at it as an outcast, but how? What do they normally do? We touched on this night in the class, right? As far as for when you disobey America or you disobey the conglomerates, the allies, everything, what usually happens? What's one of the first things that happen? No.
It's killed.
Now, keep in mind, we're talking about on a national, global scale. We're not talking about individuals like how they, they shoot down and kill brothers in the streets. What usually happens? Remember, it said in, no, go back to Revelations 13 and 17. Come on, let's read that. Second Maccabees, Revelations. I'm thinking about where I'm going next. Revelations 13, 17. Come on, read aloud.
Revelation 13 and 17. Speak, and that no man might buy or sell, have he that has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right. So what does that mean when it says that no man might buy or sell?
All your products and everything that you have, they'll shut you down.
Right. They put sanctions on you. Right. They say, listen, you cannot trade, export, or import with none of our friends. Everybody who's allies with us, nobody touch them. Nobody give them anything. Right. Don't allow food to come in or go out to them. Right. So like this evening in the class, when I mentioned that they tried to put, they've already said, you know what, nobody deal with North Korea. Right. Now they're saying the same thing for Venezuela. Right. Because they saying they having a dictatorship and they trying to do their own thing. Right. This guy trying to set up his own regime that doesn't comply with ours. So they said, Trump says, we're going to put sanctions on you so that you can't buy or sell with anybody else. What does that mean, buying and selling? Trade. No trading going on. That's how you have the global stock market. What usually happens on the global stock market? Trading, right? These people want oil. These people need sugar. These people need corn. These people need this, right? Remember, Brother Manny was here when he was talking about he got some fish and it came all the way from China. China was harvesting this fish and doing what? Selling it to America in return for some other goods, whether it be bonds or what have you. That's what goes on. Now, when you cut that off, what happens? I remember the Iranians, I watched a documentary, the Iranian was like, listen, the sanctions that's been placed upon us by America and the UN has crippled us. That has not allowed us to progress, right? We're not able to progress. Look, if you watched, on a smaller, if you watch people watch movies, or if you pay attention to what goes on in Cuba, right? You look down in Cuba, look at the cars they drive. Why they got cars like that? Back in the 50s, 40s, 60s, they shut them down. Nobody go and trade with them. Don't bring your goods in there. And it's just not talking about America, because you would have seen other foreign cars there. You would have seen Italian cars, German cars, Swedish cars, but they're not down there. Why? Because they put that restriction on them, right? You don't even have cell phone technology down there like that, like how we do, right? Our products, they didn't have iPhones and all that stuff down there like that. So they said, listen, don't bring that stuff down there. So that's the same thing when the Most High says that they, if you don't have the mark of the beast, you can't buy or sell globally, right? So this is what happens. So now when the Most High says he's going to put this vial poured out upon them which had the mark of the beast, it's a noisome, grievous sore upon the men which have the mark of the beast. So the Most High now is stirring up all the other nations. So when we look globally, as far as what's going on over in Greece, right? They were allies to the UN and to America. What happened to them? They in turmoil, right? This country's in turmoil. Now the UK was in turmoil. They defected and now they're going through their thing. The Most High has it where he put the spirit on the angels that they go out and start pouring out the vials to cause different events to happen in the earth, right? That's the whole point, to cause different events to start to transpire and happen in the earth. John's visions that he's having is all leading up to our salvation. It's all leading up to the Third World War. It's all leading up to Yahushua coming back and that big ultimate war that's going to happen.
That was taking place now, looks like where things going with Trump.
Say again?
That looks like things going to take place now, things going with Trump.
Exactly.
Especially with Korea. Now Korea don't want to deal with him.
All right. I don't know if he was with Korea, but North Korea, they're in league with South Korea, not North Korea. North Korea has always been some of an adversary with America and the allies. Hence, that's why America has a lot of presence in South Korea, bases and military bases, things in South Korea to protect them because they're friends.
They're friends with Korea.
Right. South Korea.
Oh, they're friends with South Korea.
South Korea.
Not North.
Not North. Right.
When was the war for? When there was the war they all have changed. You know who was what? But they changed their different clothes. One minute he's north, next minute he's south. You had the war.
They separated
You had the war.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, with the Koreans. You know, he might be north side, and then at night he might change on and put on the south clothes.
No.
It's like a tribute type thing.
Hold up. Who's doing this?
At that particular time, the Koreans.
Oh, you mean back in the day?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if they was disguising themselves, going across the border and being a league with the North, and then coming down the South and being a league with the South. But you know, a lot of times you have internal civil wars, and not only do you have just internal civil wars, sometimes those wars are orchestrated for the purpose of the person who's sitting on the outside, right? They're looking to see, maybe we can get this guy to influence, to take upon our policies, which stirs up the strife, which causes a civil war, and now you have an opportunity to go and either provide weapons or provide actual support, and you have a presence there. Now, by you having a presence there, that means that you now have a presence in that region. It's all about always having some kind of presence to control what's going on. When you don't have presence in that region to control the democracies or the policies of religion, then it becomes one of those things where you don't know what can happen, right? You don't have particular control. Now, keep in mind, who's somewhat was in league with North Korea? Say again? What did you say on the phone? China, right? Now China, and that's why when you look at the news, Trump is looking to China, who's cool with America, that we do business, right? But China does business with North Korea too, right? So they're looking at them, who's right there in that region. They're right next door. They say, hey, won't you go step in and handle that? China's like, nah, that's not what we really want to do. We'll just let them do their own thing, right? Because if it comes to pass where now the American and UN go and take control over North Korea, China don't want that either, because now they're even so much in closer proximity to controlling and getting a foot up on them. They rather have North Korea there and be like a buffer in between them, right? We spoke about this a couple months ago. We're pertaining to how things, it's like chess. It's like, I don't want to say it, but it's like Game of Thrones, right? Everyone's jockeying for a position. You got to find a friend or an ally so someone can't come in and invade and take over, right? You do these different, you know, you come like Littlefinger, Lord Baelish, and saying, hey, I'm going to be friends with him and I'm going to be friends with them. And then I'm sitting in the middle. I'm going to get them to go at each other.
Right, and I'll lay back.
I lay back and wait till the dust settles, and then I come in and become friends with whoever it is and try to get the upper hand, right? Okay. But keep in mind, the Most High is the one who's doing all of these different things. Right. It tells you in Isaiah, the 13th chapter, the Most High is stirring up. Matter of fact, let me get it because I don't want to misquote it. Isaiah 13, I think it's 4. I've seen you had a yes, comment. So Isaiah 13, this is still, we're still in the first and second verse.
Isaiah 13.
No, this is Isaiah 13 and yeah, this is 4. Wow. Isaiah 13 and 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle, right? So when it gets to that actual war, it had to stem from something, right? It had to start from different emotions and you know, feelings about, I don't agree with that. I don't like what you said. I don't like what you did. And what does that do? Causes contention. And then that's from those who you thought was once a friend or an ally, and now you start banding with the enemy of your friend, right? So yeah, these guys, I didn't realize what you were saying. Now I see how they are, or how he is, right? And then you start aligning yourself to go and fight. So it's the Most High that's putting these things in place. It says he mustereth the host of the battle. He's igniting that fire in them. So what we're reading in Revelation 16 is the Lord is having these angels go and pour out these vials at different points in time and in different places to get things culminated to that war at the end. They get heated up.
So that's what that's about. Start.
That's what exactly. That's what a lot of this is about when we're reading this in Revelations.
God is good and evil. You want them
Right.
Big working on it now.
Huh?
Big working on it now. You can see some things jumping off.
Yeah, you've seen some things, and you're seeing some things, and you will continue to see some things. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? So it's just not like it's just happening right now. The Most High over the past few years, you've seen certain things start to play from the low level. Because when we start talking about the mark of the beast, that's policies and doctrine that has been put out there to see who's who, right? When you put it out there, it's like, okay, I want to see who's who. You don't agree with it? Oh, you don't agree with this? Like at the Olympics, when I forget, I think they had the Winter Olympics in Russia one time, and then it was like, listen, don't come over here with that homosexual nonsense. Nah, we just play the game and we good. Don't come on. We don't want to hear none of that because they don't want that to be within their kingdom. In Russia, they're government officials, right? Yeah, because that's what they do. You know, if you pay attention, they go around the world trying to push that influence. They went to Africa and did the same thing. They go to a lot of African countries and try to get them to submit to accepting that lifestyle, right? Yeah. Same thing down in the Caribbean. They'll go to different Caribbean islands and say, listen, you can't be going out there killing and burning people. You know, listen, that's just their choice. Well, why would you care who they love and what? Those are the type of things that they try to ease and push for them to accept their mark, which is their doctrine, right? Their teaching. First, Pequod, then Yahukanan.
So we see that it's the Most High that's behind the whole thing because the Korean War was already there in the beginning. The Most High reiterate and bring it back again because this thing is not just North Korea and South Korea, the United States. You have Russia behind it, and also you have Japan behind it, because Japan at one time was ruling both North and South Korea. Okay. Right under imperialism, imperial rulership from 1910 to 1945, and then United States jumped in and side with Japan, right. And that was during the end of World War II. Right. That was during the end of World War II. So now Russia did not like it and pushed America back, and then they sided with North Korea and also China. But at one point, those countries, they were all together. Then they separated them, and they both had their own government. But neither one want to be the lesser government. They both claimed that North Korea said he has a government that's over the whole region, and South Korea says the same thing.
But both of them said.
Both of them say their government is over the region. So there's the fight is going on. Russia is involved because during the Cold War, Russia is involved, and you have now United States just jump in and try to make peace. Not even make peace. Is whenever you have the two countries come together, United States always jump in the middle, pretending like he's the peacemaker, but really he's bringing division, so that he can make money in between the whole thing. So he can sell his arms. Okay. In Russian, the same Edomite, they selling weapons to North Korea. Okay. Right? It's like the scripture says, by your thing that you shall live, by the sword you shall live. It's the same Edomite country try to sell arms to both parties.
Just like Iran and Iraq. United States, so them weapons to destroy each other.
Right.
And that's right. So now when you see Kim Jong-un having all those weapons and now he has the missiles, the reason why is because in 1948, when they backed South Korea in the corner, United States said under President Eisenhower, he's gonna move in and drop the bomb, the atomic bomb on them.
Right.
So that's when they pull back. They didn't want that to happen. China and North Korea, they pull back.
Okay.
So now this guy says, see, it's because we don't have the nuclear weapon, you don't have that bomb. So now we're gonna produce our own bomb too. So since then, they've been working on, perfecting their missiles.
Okay.
So now it's a comeback from what happened back then. So now we got the bomb too. So now what you got?
Now,
Your input is invalid.
so now we're ready for it, just in case.
Right.
Can everybody hear on the teleconference? Kanla, anybody in the teleconference, can you hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that's what's going on.
Go on.
Those guys, they learn from the past.
Okay.
They said, see, we don't have the bomb now. So
Right.
you threaten to annihilate us just like they did in Hiroshima. So they back off. China at the same time did the same thing because they didn't have the bomb at the time.
Right.
So they pull back also. Meanwhile, they go to working on their own missiles and their own bomb. So now they put all the region now have it. So now they don't scare the United States.
And that's scared. So they, just in case, said, you want something, we got some for you.
Right. What happened back then when you have us back, back.
Right.
It's not gonna happen again.
Right.
Now it's gonna go back.
Be prepared this time.
What was the force that they threatened North Korea initially?
Or Korea at that time. At the time, Japan was the head of North and South Korea. So United States went inside with Japan.
Okay.
And Russia didn't like it inside with North.
Okay.
North Korea.
Yeah, because what you're saying kind of is interesting because you have to look at, like you said, the history of each of these countries that now have an east and west or north and south. Like you said, they usually like together. Like Vietnam, for example, even though it's a different discussion, it was all French Indochina. That was just when the French were there. Then when the United States got involved in the situation there, and you had this division where you had North and South Korea,
It's good up.
Russia supporting one side, the United States supporting another.
Right.
So you do the history of North Korea like you're talking about. You do that same thing you said. Oh, okay, it's a proxy war, right? Where you have one country, usually it's the United States and Russia, back in one side of the conflict. Like you said, well, trying to get the leg up in the region. And you got to control the resource.
And if you look at how South Korea is located, they're surrounded by sea. So they were trying to corner South Korea. So they were gonna give up because there's nowhere for them to go. They were gonna drown.
Okay.
So that's when United States came in and quote unquote save them. But really, they don't really want war among each other. But when you look at the border of North Korea, it's the border is with China.
Okay.
Like they have more landmass than South Korea.
Yeah, what can I?
Yeah. You see what you're saying about in Isaiah 13 and 4.
Right.
Or the most, it's the Lord of hosts, muster the host of the battle.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to read 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 24. And it says that I got
2nd Ezra chapter 6.
verse 24. I just want to read this. And it says, 2nd Ezra 6 verse 24. And that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. So they argue with each other, and people in the earth, like Guam or whatever, they're kind of like getting fearful now because of this nuclear stuff could go off,
Right.
For a while, they stand there, he talking about if you do anything to Guam, you're gonna suffer for it. But poor Bombers.
Yeah, that's like I was mentioning last night. Or this night, it's like y'all fighting. What I got to do with y'all fighting, right? You a friend of him, right? You stand with him, right? Right. So, and at the same context. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this in First Maccabees, the 8th chapter. 24th verse. 8. We read this previous services ago pertaining to the same thing. But it says in First Maccabees 8:24, page 126 in the Red Apocrypha, it says, if there come first any war upon the Romans or any of their confederates throughout all their dominion, meaning all of their friends and their allies, those who are in Guam, right? Those throughout Europe, these are friends or confederates with Rome, right? It says the people of the Jews shall help them as the time shall be appointed with all their heart, meaning now you are a confederate or a friend with us, right? If they fight, then you fight with them. You got to go help them. It says, neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them, or aid them with victuals, food, weapons, money, ships, army, as it seemeth good unto the Romans. But they shall keep their covenants without taking anything therefore, right? So now it's like, okay, all of y'all, you know how they do when they have elections and they do the red and blue states, right? You can go do the same thing with all of those who are friends of Rome or America, whatever, and color them all. And then those who are not, color those all. So now when it comes, when you start to plot and you say, well, listen, I got a missile that can reach all the way over there. But I don't have to go all the way over there. He with you. I'm going to hit him. Little old him who's a confederate with you, right? That's what usually happens. And you standing big and tough, what are you going to do, right? Now you're going to say, I got to go and try to take you out, or I got to go defend him. People usually use those tactics when it's like, you know what, I got a problem with you. I ain't going to do nothing to you, but I'm going to get somebody you love. I'm gonna go get someone who you trying to protect. I'm gonna get your kids or your family or your friends and have them suffer and know that they're gonna suffer because of you. That's gonna make it even worse. Exactly, right? That's the same thing. So here they said everybody's gonna be protected, right? And if someone fights me, you come help me. Remember, in the scriptures, I forget, it was Babylon.